force is the lady who actually called it the house that Nemo built is none other than the managing editor over at Landline. Jami Jones is in the house. Good morning to you, Jami. How you doing? Woo!
Yes.
In the house, yes.
I was surprised to see him walk through the door here at the studio this morning, as you are surprised to hear his voice, because we weren't expecting Jimmy Mack this morning, Jami.
Yeah, we had all kinds of plans to trash on you, Jimmy. I mean, we even pre-gamed yesterday.
Let me tell you something. I have three brothers and God knows how many first cousins that are men. If you guys want to trash on me for 5 or 6 minutes, it ain't nothing I ain't never heard before in my life. So go on. Let it rip. Let it rip. Yeah, you're the one who actually coined the phrase "the house that Nemo built" when it came to the previous platform.
I remember saying it. I didn't know I was the first to say it, so okay, I'll own it.
Yeah, I'd never heard it. I'd never heard it before. I'd actually never heard it put that way. When I heard it, I said, because I'd always called it the coaching tree. I've always said that, all of those guys, who have, carved out a space for themselves in trucking radio, they're the ones, they all come from the coaching tree of Nemo, but you called it the house that Nemo built, and I kind of like that better. Good morning, Jami. How you doing? How was your weekend?
Hey, the Chiefs finally found their way to a W, so I am much, much better. I'm actually home today because we have the Guilty by Association truck show this weekend in Joplin, Missouri with Brian Martin and Four State Trucks, and I will be there. We'll have all kinds of fun and then a little bit of business with FMCSA with the Q&A session. But really looking forward to that because that's when that's my favorite thing to do is be around the people that we all work for. I mean, if it wasn't for the truck drivers, we wouldn't have jobs, but we are here to make their lives keep them informed and make their lives as much easier as we can, especially through the advocacy at OOIDA. So, 3 days around truckers.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
GBATS, the Guilt by Association truck show. It took a while for somebody to figure that one out. When you told me GBATS when we were talking earlier, and I went, what is GBATS? And then I figured, oh, my God, I never put that together.
Shame on you.
NTDA, National Truck Driver Appreciation Week. NTDA. Yeah. Anyway, one of the things that you and I talked about briefly yesterday, Jami, was the fact that you're going to be at the Guilt by Association truck show at 4 states this weekend. Haley Blevins with the Missouri Special Olympics was on last week to talk about the fact that they do the, the special convoy for Special Olympics there at 4 states. So they'll be there. So that has become quite a focal point, hasn't it?
It really has. I mean, they have raised so much money for Missouri Special Olympics, and this started off as one dude's idea years and years and years ago. Norm Schneiderhan.
We know Norm. Yes, we started with Norm back in the day. Yes.
Yeah.
From Orlando Police.
So the fact that there are states that still can, South Dakota. Marty Ellis was instrumental in keeping South Dakota going. Missouri is still very, very big in supporting through these convoys. And some of these Special Olympics, entities, whatever you want to call it, state associations, I mean, this is their fundraiser of the year. So, and when you see a bunch of grown men crying, writing checks because they're so happy to do it, bidding on those, the first spot in the convoy, bidding on this, bidding on that. It just warms your heart, and it goes to the fabric of truck drivers and how giving and generous they are, even in tough times. I mean, they probably won't raise as much this year as they have in booming years, with the freight rates down, but they'll raise a chunk. And
yeah. It'll
it's never
always,
bad.
it may not be as much, but it will always be more than you thought it would have been. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yes.
You know, one of the things too, you mentioned Norm Schneiderhan. I don't know if a lot at this point of the game now, and it's been years. I don't know if a lot of folks realize that the whole trucker convoys for Special Olympics, that was all born out of the law enforcement torch run, which is still viable, it still goes on, but it's still part and parcel of that torch run with law enforcement. So I don't know if a lot of the trucking world really fully realizes that this is a real collaboration between trucking and troops, troopers.
Yeah,
Let's
law
put it that way.
enforcement.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And it was so amazing. And, rest his soul, Norm, when he passed, that was very, very sad. But to see these, there's a few states, like I said, that stay really committed to it. And it's just really inspiring to see one man's vision continue to, help so many, because Special Olympics, it's a big deal. I mean, I have volunteered at many events, and I mean, these are some special people that this money goes to. And I don't mean, they're awesome people. Let me rephrase it. It's awesome. They're awesome people. It really does give them a chance to, shine in the spotlight. And I think that's what's really needed in life, is to give everybody a chance to really stand out in the spotlight and not in the gloom of everyday grind.
Yeah. So when you're heading over? Up to the
I will head out
over to the show.
GBAT
Down to the show.
Thursday morning.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Jamie, we are out of time. We are out of time. I can't believe how fast it all goes by, rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling through. And we're going to actually have more stuff to talk about next week. We'll get you back on in some way or fashion, because there's some other stuff I know you and Dave wanted to dig into. But that's the format, fast and furious and ferocious. We love you, Jamie. You got your win, by the way, so congratulations on that.
I got my W. Yes. All right. Love you guys.
Love you too. Jamie Jones, the managing editor of Landline.